Hello world.
Number 16. Oh, wait, I didn't even. What? Why is the description the title? This is an important thing. Would have been funny. Okay. Is it good? It's good. Hello, world. We're almost at 10 gigabytes. Isn't that fun? I've been sitting here for a while because I've been working on the website, actually. Farlands.cc website. Somebody mentioned it on a Reddit thread, which is good. I'm glad it's getting out there, being used. And so I yeah, I figured out a lot of stuff with the website just now. For example, all of the submissions within like the last week wasn't actually updating the journeys, and I don't know why. I don't know what I did. I don't know how I did that, but I managed to do that somehow. Okay, let's get started while I continue. Take a look at our statistics. Ooh, that's something. Anyways. Away we go. Yeah. So I had to fix that with the website. I don't know why that even happened. And I was also going through and like fixing long-standing issues with it. For example, for the longest time, Orthodox's journey just like had nothing on it. Like it had that he arrived on there, but that was about it. So I went ahead and added some stuff. And I went through and made sure all the completed journeys have their like source links, which also wasn't true for some of them for some time. So that's to deal with that. So really, now that it's filled with so much data, it feels like such a significantly more complete. Even though technically behind the scenes nothing has really changed fundamentally about the website. Like I did change some things in June, but it hasn't really changed that much. Even in June, I didn't change that much. Anyways, it's a good time for Farlands. Today, I'm thinking of doing a longer stream. I'm thinking this is gonna be a bigger one. Just eat this right now. Yum. Why aren't the chunks loading in? Or is this just like flat? It literally looks like I'm approaching the void. Okay. Bro. Hello, VA80 was taken because your full @ is shown in the chat now. Isn't that great? It's nice. I was being sarcastic when I said the full @ is shown. Actually. But I'm glad somebody likes it. Because no one else who's been here is everyone who's been here has been like, why? Ah! How am I? I'm doing just fine. Why is music always on when I start the game? I did a lot of work on Farlands.cc for the stream today. Worst change since they got rid of the star rating system. Yep. True. Whatever happened to the... Why would you get rid of the star rating system even? Was it too much? Too much work? It's just objectively... There's more information there. You can say more about the video with the same amount of interaction. You'd imagine, like, any social media had a star rating system for, like, every comment. That sounds fun. What if I do that? I've always wanted to make, like, a forum or, like, some kind of social media-esque thing on a website. Like, that's a website project that I would like to do. I was thinking maybe maybe that's an idea to do. The rest system was bad. You revert the brain rot. I don't know. Might be too far gone. EBH. Make a forum? I totally will, bro. I'll put the forum on farlands.cc and no one's gonna use it, but it's fine. It'll be there. It'll exist. That's all we need. We have some kind of... We have something. Some kind of something right here. That is definitely a thing. Rate their workplaces by a star rating system. Yo. Got taken down. Bro, the internet is dying in real time. The internet as it was is dead. Like, it's also centralized now. And this is just continuously becoming more true. Okay, well, I think it's... And nobody who thinks about it happening likes that it's happening, but it's still happening. It's the 16th of October. Corner Farlands number 16. Full School Forums is Reddit. 4chan. Yeah. So, huh? All we got is Reddit, bro. I'm just like designing a forum in my head, bro. I'm thinking about it. Now I want to create it. I need to figure out JavaScript. I can use JavaScript to do something, but I haven't used it on like a large scale. My website yet. Just PHP. The website doesn't really feel alive in terms of real-time interaction. I have a very stubborn notion as a programmer in that I want to create everything with like bare bones things. Like, for example, nobody makes websites in PHP anymore, bro. But I just have a stubborn nature in that I just want to do it myself instead. Because it's more fun. It has more meaning to me that way. Makes me feel like I've actually constructed something. For example, with sort of developing my own game engine instead of like using existing one. It's unknown why I did that. Well, I do know. I said it, but you know, to other people they would be like, bro, just use a game engine. Notepad++. No, you definitely can, and there's definitely people who can do that. But definitely without a proper IDE, it's a little cooked. But I'm sure there are a lot of programmers who just worked without an IDE. I'm not gonna lie, everything I've made in Python has been in Notepad without the plus plus, just actual regular Notepad. I've never downloaded Python. I never got Python IDE. And again, I haven't made that many things in Python, but you know. He insisted on how great Notepad++ was. Yup, it definitely happened. Without a doubt, zero doubt. Talking about Halo? I mean, that guy sounds pretty goated. I don't share in either of those things, but I support the passion. Hello and welcome. Corner Farlands Endeavor. Continues. Yes, I changed it back on a whim. Titanic Simulator. Whoa. Full bar is going the other way. What do you say we go to 900,000 today? I stream every day? Yes, I do. Day 16. October 16, day 16. That was one of the goals starting out. Was for it to be every day, beginning to end. Yo. You can visit the nether. Or you flint on me. That. How does one find the motion, the motivation, the motion? Get online every day. Well, I started it on a whim. And it was planned. I didn't know it would start at 500,000 until the day that I did it. And then decided that it would be an everyday thing. And then I did 1 day and then 2 days. Now, like, that wasn't so bad. Not so bad to do. Alright, let's stream for 3 days in a row. But after that initial thing, then it's like, okay, I've already done it for 3 days in a row. I don't want to break the streak. I already said that the whole purpose of this thing is to do it every day. I'm not gonna break it after 3 days, that's for sure. And so now with 16 days behind me, it's like a given that I will stream. "16-day streak." Like, now that it's going, there's no reason for it to stop. Now I have momentum. Yeah. I imagine over that long of a course of time, then the burnout would start creeping in. But my first Farlands journey was kind of like my burnout practice. Because I did that like all day, every day for like weeks at a time. And like in slowly increasing bursts of like consistency and progress. So like this is very natural for me to do, especially these, because like I haven't gone for more than, what's my longest VOD, like 5 hours? 5 hours is not really that much for me. So like doing a 1 hour, because I made it, the goal is a 1 hour thing every day. I can do that. Alright, chat. Yeah, it's been pretty quiet lately, honestly. think the hype from the Kurt arrival has died down. Yeah, at the 3-hour mark. That seems reasonable. 3 hours isn't too bad. Yeah, I do find it difficult to get momentum though. It's a very fragile thing for me. When I have momentum, things are good, but when I don't, it's like, I don't even know. I get lost very easily. Like, the purpose of me starting this was to kind of cultivate that momentum within my life. Generally, not with just like Farlands. It is working. So. Avoid burnout, at least from me. I have to be very in tune with where I want to go and why I want to go there. That has to be at the forefront of my mind. I think I learned how to do that pretty well with Farlands. It's just a matter of momentum now. Boat bed 3. Yup, will happen one day. Today's gonna be a longer stream, so maybe even today. Technically, I think I could go on for... How long has it been? 30 minutes already? Wow, 30 minutes. I'm always surprised because I'm used to doing like really long sessions when it's already been like half an hour. Like whatever unconscious processes I've cultivated within myself, the time just goes by. Like this is never slog to do. Not even the word. Technically, I could go for like 5 more hours, even. So we could be looking at a 5-hour stream. We believe in a 5-hour stream. That sounds fun. Hello and welcome. Aradaskas. Not staying up until 7 a.m. Yeah, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Whoa, someone who I was just looking at hours ago, like an hour ago on YouTube because I saw their journey on YouTube when I searched. They just submitted it to my website, like within an hour of me finding out they exist. And they started like not even that long ago. Let me accept their thing. You want to see what that looks like for me? Hold on, let me get it up here. Okay, hold on, let me make it. Okay, you'll get to see the process. Who's ready? Get this on the screen. Yeah, here it is. Farlands.cc. This is where you submit journeys when you log in. And I can look at active submissions. But Mixel, this was the guy I was talking about. Let's take a look. Moment. Okay, it's fine. Farlands without cheating, number 4. Well, I'm glad they're not cheating. I will say I am glad they're not cheating. Okay, this doesn't look like 118,000 though. I gotta say. Oh, okay. Upcoming. Premieres in 5 days. Okay, I guess I have to wait 5 days to look at that. 77. Okay, I can put in 77,000. I'm sure they actually are at 118,000, but I can't put that in because it's not. I can't see that they're there. I'll put in 82,220. Hold on, Mark Gaming 87. 82220. Wait, what was it? They're also advertising donutsmp.net. Don't know what that is. Okay, well, I will accept it. They're on peaceful journey. It's in an unpremiered premiere. Looks like their playlist is complete, I will say. Where are they at? Okay. So now, this is what I get to see. Look at my amazing UI. Ah, yes. It's okay, because no one has to see it but me. What am I doing now? I'm accepting a new journey to the website. This is what it looks like. Figured I'd show what it looks like. Okay, here's the stuff that I was doing earlier. This. Anyway, I put in this. Hold on one sec. Okay, we're good. I need to put in the create the source. Bmixel. In the link. And then I have to edit it such that it is real. Where did they start? I like people who press F3 immediately. They accidentally pressed F2 before they pressed F3. That is incredible. Start date, end date? I can't really know that. This premiered 18 hours ago, which means it probably happened a week ago. Can I look at the metadata of when it's actually uploaded? Let's see. Published at 10:15. Okay, well. Can I know? Published at 12:20? Oh wait, no, that's their YouTube channel. I can't really know the date, which is unfortunate. Speaking of dates, what do they put in as their start date? Is it reasonable? 9:28? Yeah, okay. And they also put 12 p.m. instead of a.m. And I'm sure they meant a.m. But it's fine. So I think it's gonna... Okay. Well, I guess I'll just put in today, even though that's not true at all. It's fine. But that's just not true though. Can I look at their date in the world? 10:12. Okay, so it's past 10:12. Might be 10:13. When part 10 comes out, I can verify that. Okay, I'll say it's 10:13. All right. And that's the process of accepting a journey. Oh wait, one bit I forgot actually. Here's a list of walkers. I have to put in their YouTube link. Farlands with Bmixel. Very good system. But it works. It works. You can't say it doesn't work because it does. Okay, now you should be able to click on this. Yes. Any updates? There are. There's an update here. No, it's totally good. And look at what is their 30,000 and they're submitting 30,000 to 50. Walking backward. Well, that's fine. I can walk backward. So they started here. 310. Is that true? Never mind, it's not true. And they ended at where? Everyone's streaming. How great. 50,000 -4. Well, I'll put in 50,000 -4. Farlands number 3. Well, it's actually called this. So, and your username is actually this. But it looks good. Is the stream about 2 hours, 50 minutes? Yes. And now, theoretically, it should show from 0.24 to now. Still 0.24. It's cooked. It's not 0.24. Oh, it's just the cache. It hasn't updated. There we go. Now it's at 0.4. And that's the process of updating, taking care of journey submissions. In case you're ever curious about that process. Anyway, let's continue our journey. I lost a subscriber, so somebody didn't like all that. That's all right. You win some, you lose some. I should have like a habit I do with my inventory. I need to make decisions about where things go. Wool goes here. Wood goes here. Furnaces go there. I mean, it all fits in this. No, it doesn't. Well, it does kind of fit. Then the boats would go here. But here's my plan. Right there. Yes, that's a good layout, isn't it? Like that. That's reasonable. Wow, world's biggest ocean. I sailed across the world's biggest ocean to reach the Farlands in Minecraft. Oh, I didn't see your message. I will round to the thousands. You mean in the on farlands.cc? Yo, what is that? 70%. I wish it was 70%. Because then it'd be a lot faster. I think it is the majority, though. Distance walked, distance boat. Yes, it's like 53%. Wait. %51.6% of the journey is by boat. If that thing is to be believed. I'm not sure it is. It might be more because I'm out of the boat. Maybe it considers walking on top of the boat. It's regular walking, which is what it is in boat boosting. I don't know whether or not to believe that stat. And again, it seems wrong that 50% of the journey would be boat. The bed is occupied. Oh, nah. Farlands journey creepypasta. The bed is occupied. Yeah, talk about the Farlands, man. That is definitely the guy in your bed. Oh, bro, give me your wall. Oh, bro. Have fun playing Sonic. Sonic Classic Heroes. Maintaining this inventory shape is taking mental brain power. Minecraft worlds in older versions make me feel alone. Yeah, kind of true. It's a different vibe. I feel like this contributes to the old Minecraft feel. Like, also being able to feel more creeped out by the world around you. New Minecraft kind of doesn't have that. Not in the same way. Because, like, there's no structures in old Minecraft. There's no... It's just you and the animals and the zombies that come out at night, bro. Yeah, peaceful mode is, like, even more. That's why, like, stories like Herobrine kind of thrived in the old days. But nowadays, not so much. Like, they still exist. And stuff like it exists, but it's not really the same. Hello, welcome back. Ooh. The cringe challenge culture. Yeah. Kind of cooked now. Lots of things have lost their mystique. Yeah. When it's new to you, the mystique is still there. I have no severe lack of boats in my inventory. Oh. Hello and welcome. Day 16, number 16, October 16. Also not far from 7%. Huge. Oh yeah. Surely that's possible. Would it be possible if I went through the nether? You know? During the duration of the stream, I actually don't think so. Because YouTube streams are limited to 12 hours, but it would be humanly possible for me to not sleep and make it to 16% without cheating. Oh yeah, I can definitely time travel, it's true. Have you ever thought about the possibility of writing down a date for yourself to time travel back to if you ever figured out time travel? Theoretically, after you write down that date, if you were to figure out time travel, you would immediately know whether or not you figured it out. But if you don't show up, that doesn't necessarily disprove that you would figure out time travel. Because you could also just forget. Or lose whatever you wrote down. Another possibility. Or you may have deemed your past self not worthy of knowing that information. One move and you'd corrupt the entire timeline. I mean, who knows how time paradoxes are resolved in reality, though? Because you face some impossibilities, like, really fast. So how does the universe deal with that? Does it just not let you do it? Is it a branching sort of thing? Are we creating a new reality every time we do that? Like many worlds interpretation style? Quantum mechanics? Or are we simply like not gonna be able to do it? I don't know. My thoughts is I think it'll either there will be something that just prevents you from doing that, or it creates a whole new thing. Like I think those are the only two possibilities, really. I think there's no way that if you were to time travel back in time, it would actually affect the past as you have known it. Because, like, what are the implications for reality in that case? You can change the fundamental 4D shape of the universe. Like, is that just a thing? You can change the 40 shape. Do the propagations of your actions happen immediately? What if that's the other possibility? No, it's not, because that's a paradox. Never mind. Forgot about that. What if reality molds itself such that all the actions that require the shape change stay constant? I mean, these are all unknowns. These are just... the space-time continuum. I don't think they call it a space-time continuum in science. I don't think that's real, but they do call it space-time. Space-time is the thing. What is the meaning of the word continuum? Like, you can kind of gleam it, but like, is it real? Continuous sequence in which adjacent elements are not perceptibly different from each other. So, is that a real thing? It is. It is called the space-time continuum. People just call it space-time though. Minkowski. Geometric interpretation. Makes sense. It's new phone time. My last phone exploded on me. Well, it didn't actually explode. The battery just started expanding. Could have exploded though. Before I knew that the battery was expanding, I was like, bro, why is like my phone doing this? And I was like squeezing it. That shit just blew up right next to me. I don't know. The other day I learned that this is actually pretty fast. You do it diagonally like this. Phone do I have currently? Obviously I got a new phone, but it's... What phone do I have? Is it a Note 20? It is. I think they don't even call it the Note 20 anymore. I think the regular phone has the pen. Hold on. I don't know my new hardware, bro. Galaxy S25 Ultra. Note 20 was my old one. That's what I'm remembering. Back in time stops certain events from happening. Yeah. I mean, that would just... How is that resolved? Is that for sure those things would affect your ability to go back in time and do all that? So how does that work? Six-year-old phone. Yeah, my phone only 5 years old, I think. That was before it died. I mean, that was after it died. 5 years old now. It's dead. Oops. Hello? I just press print screen instead of my unmute key. Oh. Yep, October 26. Huge. Theoretically, you could reach it like tomorrow. If you wanted to. Like, really made sure that 26 would be the day. I jump scare you. Funny. Ah, but I can craft. But I can mine. But I can craft. What am I to do? Minecraft. This is so hard to maintain. I almost want to give up on it. I'm almost 3,000. Oh, no. Okay, not almost 3,000. But it's increasing. It's at 2,300, 2,500. The deviation. Also, I can't see anything. Is that a mob? Uh-oh. You don't want to deal with mobs. Oh, it was. It's just a zombie. Skeleton would be deadly, though. But I was on fire. Big body of ice. I'll be right back. But for those coming in, I'm just going to pretend like I'm still walking. Definitely real. The chat shows on the screen. Since when did that happen? And how can I get rid of it? There we go. Yep, I'm walking, guys. Check it out. And again, it seems wrong that 50% of the journey would be boat. The bed is occupied. Oh, nah. Farlands journey creepypasta. The bed is occupied. Yeah, talk about the Farlands, man. That is definitely the guy in your bed. Oh, bro. Give me your wall. Oh, bro. Have fun playing Sonic. Sonic Classic Heroes. Maintaining this inventory shape is taking mental brain power. Minecraft worlds in older versions make me feel alone. Yeah, kind of true. It's a different vibe. Alright guys, very real segment of the stream is over. What is this guy talking about? It'd be so funny if anyone is here who was actually like genuinely watching that segment. Just got whiplash. I don't think it happened to anyone, but it would be funny. Ender Peel. Yep. I've fallen. I just realized the audio is duplicated. Okay, it's fine. I never watched the Minecraft movie. I saw all those clips though, so. Less than 100k to go. It's humanly possible there for you to get there today if you wanted to. In the latest, I have not seen that. I've not seen any of them. In fact, I don't know what that is. I made myself take more damage by jumping. Server Blight series. Let's see it. Ah, I see. It's that type of thing. Yep, never watched it. As long as this existed. Oh, it's kind of new. Yeah, I've never seen that. Ooh, look at that. A line of grass. Oh, okay, well, fair enough. GG. Oh, okay. One is negative x. 2 is negative z. 3 is positive x. 4 is positive z. Let me make a note of that. One negative x, 2 negative z, 3 positive x, 4 positive z. Is this stream's footage pre-recorded? Yes. I mean, no. I mean, yes. I mean, I didn't say that. All right, that was awesome. Exposal. Exposal reminds me of the mute troll. Minecraft Farlands journey exposed. Villager traffic. Yo. I feel like every Minecraft player may be guilty of that one. We're in the clouds. I'm in a cloud. Yo, I'm so high, one of these trees ought to be cut off. Don't tell me this tree isn't cut off. Look at this. Yes, bro. We reached Y129. Wow, what a view. Actually take it in for a moment. Oh, Farlands is that way. A long way down. Yes, it's pretty peak. Literally. That was the peak. Beauteous view, it's true. Ah, yes. It's all voluntary. They do the work themselves. No one's forcing them to do anything. They can choose to leave at any time. I'm making another... Exactly. Oh hey, was that 10? Boom. 10 gigabytes. That just happened. That's slightly more than 100,000 blocks per gigabyte. Based on that, Hold on, I'm doing calculations. No, bro. Oh, I understand why. The final world size will be about 143 gigabytes. Wow. You spawned a cyclone on them? Well, fair enough. Disobedience leads to the cyclone treatment. Can't argue with a cyclone. Oh. 1,000 blocks away, nah. Well, that sounds fun. That sounds like something I would have done. What I used to do is I used to use the custom NPCs mod. And I would create like turrets of death. And create wars between the NPCs. And I really liked doing that sort of thing. In fact, there might be a video that exists of me doing that. Hold on, let me find that video. And show it right now. Guarantee it still exists. Guarantee. Let's see. Yes, bro, this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is what I would do. This is what I would do, bro. Look at the things that I've created. This is what I created. That is incredible. Look at that. I would do this for hours. I'm explaining something. And that's that. So see part of my username, it starts with XX. Custom NPCs was peak. Peak, bro. Wait, what was the date on that video? Hold on, let's find out. It was 11 years ago on October 5th, 2014. Now that's what I'm talking about. That video was 3 years before I started my first Farlands journey. And my first Farlands journey was 8 years ago. That video is closer to my first Farlands journey than now by a factor of 2. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna let that bounce off my framework. Is that the Undertale Corruptions channel? No, that channel is dead. It's gone. Everything I made from then is also gone. Can be found nowhere. Because around the same time, my computer had like a remote access Trojan. So I like formatted my system and I didn't make a backup of anything. And that happened like a couple months before I deleted my channel. So really most of the things on there are gone. So there's a big hole from 2015 to 2017 during the lifetime of that channel. Where none of the things that I made still exist. iCloud. Yeah. I've never owned an Apple product in my life. I'm sure there's limited space on iCloud as well, so... Oh, bro. The more you pay monthly. Oh, how fun. iCloud rates. $200 gigabytes for $2.99 per month. Dude, that's the worst deal I've ever heard in my entire life. Why would I do that? Tell me it's not true. Google Drive is the same rate. It's cooked. What about Mega? Mega doesn't even offer like a lower plan. They start at $11 per month, but they give you 20. Nope. They give you 3 terabytes. Dude, doesn't that also kind of suck? You buy a 3 terabyte hard drive for okay, not 44. You can buy it for $65. So you could pay for 6 months of cloud storage, or you could pay for 1 hard drive, which will last years. I don't know. Wait, cloud storage isn't even worth it. Okay, there's sync. There is sync. But you can set it up yourself for like not that much. It just requires technical knowledge. So you're paying to not have to have technical knowledge. Dude, wait, I didn't realize how much cloud storage sucked now. Did it always suck? YouTube will one day have a file size limit. And my Farlands VODs will be cooked. They're going to start deleting videos that haven't been accessed in the last year. Dude, 200 gigabytes is nothing. And it costs $5 a month. And it's like nothing. What in the world, bro? I didn't realize it was so cooked. YouTube is going to limit file size like Twitch, bro. It's gonna happen. It's over. It's on its way. How do I have 64 gigabytes of memory? Well, because I have 64 gigabytes of memory. So I allocated it. Yep. Yeah, it'll be like Discord, bruh. Limit of 3 gigabytes per video. For free users. Yes. I have a 4090 Intel, or not Intel. I don't use Intel anymore, damn. AMD Ryzen, is it Ryzen? I forgot what their thing is called. Ryzen 9 9950X 3D. All for Minecraft beta. Why is the boat faster on a diagonal? I have no idea. Something weird with the hitbox. Just actually no clue. Alright, I probably won't go to 900,000 today. We'll go for another hour, see how it goes. Breaking news, I did not make a bed. Why do you hear like extra footsteps, bro? Is it just me? Repeat pasta. Oh, you can only sleep at night, my bad. Alright, I'll wait until it's night. Wake up next to the cactus. Dude, am I just like hallucinating sand footsteps? I swear I heard them. What? Okay, I am. There is no sound. It's cooked. It's all in my head. Doesn't help the sand footsteps are so quiet, so it's like just summon itself in your brain, I guess. Yeah, you know what? I think I might end it right now. Not right now, but like a little bit. Because I actually feel motivated to do something right now. And I've reached my 1 hour goal long ago. Because I think I'm going to finally do the farlands.cc overhaul that I've been wanting to do. Ow. Let's just leave it off at 875k. I did a 2-hour stream. The terrain keeps leading me in this direction. Now I am 3,000 blocks off. It is what it is. My X coordinate is 3,000 blocks further than my Z coordinate. Not sure what I'm supposed to do about that. Hello. Welcome. I'm just about to end stream. Came right at the end. I don't know. It just so happens that you come in at all those times. Here. Bro, go fast. Slowest slow boat competition. #1 winner. Okay, well, I was gonna get to 875,000, but it's always that these clean milestones are just in water. They're just in the water. What am I supposed to do when they're in the water? None. Oh yeah, I need to get a 900k. Right. It's true. It's possible. I was thinking about it earlier. But now I want to work on Farlands SCC, so. $900k to 1 million. That would be fun. Think about it. It would be fun. But a lot of things would have to align. But it's possible. I'll see what I can do to make that happen. That does sound fun. Would it take 10 hours? How much time would it take? Go 1 million? I don't think you can go to 1 million in a single. Oh, to go to 1 million. To go to 1 million. 900K. Okay, so 100,000 is secretly 144,000, which at if it goes well, 9 hours. Can I do that? Question of the century. Can I do 9 hours? What does that entail? 9 hours. I would have to wake up at 8 a.m. Probably 7. There's a mob over there. Over here, thanks. I give up on the inventory. Hello, bro. I'm just heading this way. To the Farlands. Okay to head to the Farlands? Is that a crime? Longest live stream you've done is more than is the rival to the Farlands? I don't even know if that's true. Haven't I had like an 11-hour stream before? I'm pretty sure. A 6-hour long stream would be funny. It'd be funny. Hello, Doma. Another Sabine. In the Farlands final stream. 1 year ago. That happened 1 year ago. It's been 1 year. Oh yes, the reunions are happening. Okay, let's go to 88,000. 888,000. I mean, 880,000. That's not what I meant to say. Let's play Farlands. True. Yeah, let's use one of our boats to cross this little pond. I've never placed the signs at the Farlands. I should do that. Oops. I have a leaf. Welcome back. My second channel's link? Yes, I can. It's all just Osu over there. There's only Osu. Yep. Terrestrial gaze. That one actually used to be my main channel, but it never actually became my main channel. Then it turned back into my second channel. This channel used to be called the Astral Sight because it was meant to be the second channel of my main channel. But now they've switched. So I switched this one to Celestial Gaze and the other one to Terrestrial Gaze. And that's what happened. Have you ever tried Genshin? Yes, I have. I do play Genshin Impact. I started playing it right after I started my Farlands journey. In February 2021. Favorite character? Farina. Zero hesitation. Hu Tao better? Hu Tao used to be my favorite. He was the first 5-star that I pulled. I started playing the game because of Hu Tao. I knew it existed at the end of 2020 and I wasn't interested. And then I saw like the Hu Tao leaks and I was like, oh yeah, let's play. You say hi Celestial Gaze yet? I actually don't think you did. I think you said hello C. Yep. Hello NY54. Hello at the NY54 guy. With an at. World's largest mountain in front of me. Bridging to the Farlands. Place tariff. I don't know what that means. Favorite biome within Minecraft? Cherry blossoms because it's pink. There are petals flying everywhere. Sounds pretty good. Bridging to the Farlands Part 2, bro. Yeah, I'm like in a mountain range. What do I do about this? What can I do? Welcome to Nepal. Favorite biome within beta? Savannah. What is it called? Shrublands. But only because of the contrast. I wouldn't want the whole world to be shrublands. Yep, welcome to 6.0. No, we're at 7% now. I just realized we already made it to 7%. I didn't even notice when that happened. Yeah, 1 million on both axes is secretly 1.4 million, which is like 8%. I don't even think it's 8%. I think it's 7.9 something. It's a long journey ahead. What are the stats on time played? Let's check. 75 hours. And there's just over 1,000 hours remaining in the journey. 1,004 hours. Well, that's all right. Are you sure that you will finish? Yeah. Am I sure that it will be every single day until it's finished? Not 100% sure, but the chance goes up every day. When I reach 100 days in a row, I think it'll be set in stone by then. Right now, only 2 weeks in. Will it be every day? Well, I'm not thinking about making it not every day. But something might happen. I don't know. What a maneuver this is. I can't even pull it off. Does it just actually not work? Wow. I can't do it. I'm trying to do the inventory glitch for 3 keys at once, but it doesn't work. Okay, there's 2. There's 2 again. There's 2. There's 2 again. It's cooked. You can't do 3 at once. What the hell? It is what it is. Pink profile picture seems slightly different. Well, it should be the same. Touching grass in the big 2025. Actually real. Actually real and true. Go to 88,000. 880,000 is what I mean to say when I say that. think we can go under the ice. I call that length worth it right there. Actually, no, I don't. But I'm already under. Oh. Big 2025 and the big 2025. Oh, okay. No more boat. Is it just me or does the boat turn slower? Might just be me. Yeah, these are Herobrine conditions, I must say. I think we're nearing the end. Enjoy your dinner. This is it. Right in front of us now. Of course, it has to be, like, awkward. As always. Dude, it's gonna land in the water. Don't PMO. I'm just gonna put it in the water if it's in the water. Ow. It's in the water. Well, how about right here? Goodbye.